Hi everyone, this is our Ecological Footprint presentation. I'm Sebastián Miramontes Soto, and my teammates are Carlos Alberto Rojas, David Jesús Sánchez, David Torres Everest, Victor Alexis Esparza, and Juan Antonio Elizondo. Let's start.
Hi, my name is David Sánchez, and what I did to help our environment was to separate and recycle PET bottles, cardboard, and glass bottles. Well, as you can see in the pictures above, it is the evidence of me recycling. And this is a habit that my family and I have. We usually recycle this kind of trash. And as you can see, we even have a special trash can. And we like to recycle because we think we can make a very good impact on the environment by separating this kind of trash, since we think it can be easier and more effective in the process of recycling this stuff, and it can be very helpful for our ecosystem. Also, here at the bottom, I have my ecological footprint results. And as you can see, well, the half of my ecological footprint is caused by carbon, which can be either from airplanes when I travel on vacations, or from cars that I use daily on normal days before the pandemic. And that is something I think that I can change. It is difficult for me to go walking or in bike to the school, since I live in a highway and the cars pass very fast. But an option I can take is public transport, so I can reduce that amount, or also carpool and go with more people in one car to reduce the amount of cars on the street. And in the picture from the right, we can see that it states that if everyone lived like me, there will be needed 2.9 Earths, which I think it's a high number, but I also think that I am making some good actions to help our environment. But obviously, I have much more to do to reduce that number. So I think this is a huge problem that is not only affecting us right now, but it can affect future, since that pollution is going to accumulate. And it is even said that by 2050 there will be more plastic than fishes on the ocean. So I think that is very worrying, since the amount of plastic can grow a lot, and we should all start caring about it now to try to solve that issue as fast as possible.
Now let's continue with my part. As you can see in this presentation, my solution was using ecological straws. As you can see in the first picture from the left to the right side, I decided to use metallic straws. This is because, according to my knowledge, these straws are the ones that affect less to the world and has a better impact to it also. And also, the second thing I decided to use was reducing meat in my diet. As you can see in the third picture from the left to the right side, this is a common meal for me, that is vegetables, some rice, and fish or salmon, or everything that comes from the sea. Now, to explain this, in the first picture from the top in the right side, you can see there that I explained that usually I don't eat a lot of pork, chicken, or neither I eat meat from cow, but I do eat a lot of fish, salmon, or everything that comes from the sea. And also it's common for me to eat cheese, milk, or even eggs. Now, according to my results of the tests, my due date is 29th of April. And also, if every person in the world were like me, we will need 3 Earths to survive. Now, more specific things, according to my results, my ecological footprint is 5.1, my carbon footprint is 8, and my percentage is 54%. And I think
Hello, my name is Victor Alexis Esparza García, and I'm going to present my results of my ecological footprint. The results are that my personal Earth overshoot day is 29 Mar, and if everyone live like me, we will need like 4.1 Earths. So I think that's a lot. Here in the other side we have the baseline type. Like the carbon footprint is the most like effect by me. We have 7 global hectares of GHA. My carbon footprint is of 10.8, my CO2 emissions, and the percent of my carbon footprint of the ecological footprint is a 53%. And as a solution, I did use LED light bulbs, as we have the images, like me with the LED light bulbs, and once we install them.
Hello, so my name is Torres, and as part of the ecological footprint, as we can see here in the results from my test of my ecological footprint, I require a lot of resources to live. I consume a lot of energy from fossil fuels, so efforts to reduce my ecological footprint, I can help by proposing this solution, which is to unplug power cords whenever I'm not using them. So here, for example, I have my cell phone, and once it's already charged, I can plug it off and leave it, and I can take it off. So these can also be applied to other devices that use energy, because even though we are not using those devices at the moment, they are still draining our energy and wasting resources.
So in my case, on the ecological footprint test, I got that the food was the thing that I contributed the most with contaminating. So I proposed myself to stop using straws and stop using plastic bottles and start using an ecological bottle. Uh, this is what that bottle was what I used for a week, and I also reduced my consume of meat, but I didn't take like any proof of it because I already did the one of the bottle, and I replaced the straws with that one.
Hi everyone, my name is Carlos Rojas and I will explain you my footprint solution. Well, I choose the use an ecological bottle instead of plastic bottles. Well, I think this is a very good solution because plastic bottles are products that pollute the planet a lot and not many people recycle plastic bottles. Some of the things that plastic bottles pollute are because they use chemicals to be created and take a long time to degrade. So if we use ecological bottles, we'll be helping the environment because we won't be using plastic bottles. As you can see, I put these two pictures using my ecological bottle, replacing plastic bottles. Well, I want to explain you my results to my footprint test. If everyone live like me, we will need 3.6 Earths. I think the result were that because my family and I use the car a lot and we also produce garbage a little more than we should. And finally, my ecological footprint is 6.1. My carbon footprint is 9.8 and my percent and my average of my carbon footprint is 55. And I think that's all. Conclusion. Nowadays, it is very important to have a sustainable life because in the world today, there is a lot of pollution in the air, in the water, in the soil, etc. So, little by little, the world is being damaged more. It is therefore very important that all individuals and families help to take care of environment in the best possible way. Each family can help the planet by recycling garbage, decreasing energy use, choosing to walk instead of cars, etc. And the scientific fact say recent studies indicate that the rate of severe damage to ecosystem has grown rapidly over the past 65 years.